Hi everyone. Wow, it has been such a long time since I've been posting anything, and I'm so sorry. I really needed that break. I'm gonna post another video later on about like updates on where I've been and what I've been going through, because I feel like it's something people need to hear, and it's something that a lot of us divine feminines are going through. I mean, we all have different journeys and different paths, but we're all going through, at the end of the day, similar hardships and struggles. So I wanted to come back and do another twin flame divine connection reading for you guys to see where the energies are. I think that a lot of the divine feminines are stronger, is the best way I can speak upon how we feel. We're stronger. We're in a more confident state of being. So I feel like I'm connecting to a lot of those divine feminines, and let's see how the connection is now. My beautiful spirit guides and guardian angels, universe, please show us the connection between the divine feminine and divine masculine right now. Okay. First card is 10 of Cups. And I'm using the Good Tarot by Colette Baron-Reid, in case you guys were interested. The 10 of Cups is the first card. That's a really good card to be in. The very good card to have. Okay, this one. Okay. King of Water. You guys could be dealing with a water sign, but it doesn't have to be a water sign. It's someone that's very emotionally mature. In this deck, I mean, a lot of these divine masculines, they're older. They seem a lot more seasoned in age and like wisdom. I think a lot of the divine masculines anyways, they're like, a lot of them are very, what is the word I'm looking for? They're just very full of wisdom and knowledge. They're very smart. They've gone through a lot. So, and that's the King of Water. He's very emotionally mature. He's very connected as well to, I'm getting very connected to his divine feminine with the emotions, the emotional space. So 10 of Cups and the King of Water. I'm feeling a lot that even though we're in separation, divine feminines, the divine masculine is he feels the 10 of Cups with his divine feminine. There's a very strong, high vibrational energy between us that we can't, I mean, honest to God, even though when we try to separate, even though you try to move on, it's that, you know what I'm talking about. When you tap into your divine masculine, the 10 cup feeling, this 10 of cup feelings, that emotional, that high vibrational energy trumps everything else that's going on in our lives. Well, everything else that you feel. Because I'm not going to say that you don't feel sad sometimes. You don't feel upset sometimes with your divine masculine, or disappointed by the fact that they're not moving forward, right? There's blockages, all of that negative emotion. The 10 of Cups is still at the core of the connection between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. That's just how I'm feeling right now with these two energies. Please show me more, my spirit guides, for the connection between the divine masculine and divine feminine. How is the divine masculine feeling right now? Spirit guides and guardian angels, please show us. Wow. Oh, you guys, I'm getting a lot of great vibes, great cards. I'll show them to you when I finish, because I'm getting guided to just to me, the Emperor, I mean, all the kings embody the divine masculine, but the Emperor is like the higher self almost, you know what I mean? When there's other cards that come up, That's how I'm feeling it. It's like King of Cups, King of Wands, King of Air, King of um, Pentacles. You know, those are like the 3D. When I see them, that's how I see it. Like when I see them in the reading, if there's like a King of Water and then the Emperor comes up, I feel like the Emperor is like the higher self of this Divine Masculine. And I just got the Emperor come up. But they still represent the same person. Okay. Wow. Okay. 3 more cards, please, Spirit Guides. Universe, 3 more cards, please. 1 more card. This one. Okay. So after I did get the King of Water, I did get the 9 of Water. And in this deck, it's a female mermaid, and she's just pleased by what it looks like someone just like surprised her with a present. That's what I get when I see this card. It looks like she received a present, and there's like all these aren't they jewels? Yeah, they're like these jewels and gemstones. And then she's like, she's just pleased. She just looks like she's happy to see all of these gemstones. She's like, oh my God, all for me. That's what I'm getting. So, but with this deck, it almost looks the same way. Like they both have this look on their face. If you guys, I don't know if you can see it. He's looking like he's pleased with the fish, right? He's like looking at the fish like he's happy. Like it brings him a sense of happiness and peace and joy in his heart. She's looking at this gemstone in a similar way. So because it's a man and a woman, I feel like you guys are mirroring each other emotionally when it comes to this connection. You know, even though we're not together, there's this feeling of like, you still bring me happiness, and that the connection is there, right? It's never gonna go anywhere. So I just feel like, and 9 of Cups is just like happiness. Like there's a lot of happiness when we connect with our divine counterpart, regardless of where we are in our journey. It's like, you know, that one person, no matter what they do, they can't piss you off. It's like, yes, you're mad at the moment. Yes, you're not. You're disappointed, but at the end of the day, at our core, there's nothing but love there. It's that unconditional love. So that whole row is just talking about that connection for me. Second row, we have the Emperor, the 7 of Fire, and the Queen of Air. Okay, so the Emperor again here is, I'm feeling more like this is, the first row is like the 5D connection. The second row is really signifying the 3D world between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. I'm really getting, this is the Emperor, the divine masculine. He's like, in the 3D, unfortunately, the divine masculine is just very, very hard. Tough on the exterior. He has the poker face on. You can't tell if he's happy, sad, mad, angry, jealous. If you just can't. You don't he's just this tough exterior that he wears, but it's a facade. He wears that same face every day when he's at work, when he's in front of people in this world. He wears that same look. And inside, I feel like he's this horse, like he's confused, like these little fireflies, or what are they? Yeah, they're like little birds of fire. The horse is like, you know, when a horse, I'm getting in this vibe, it's like it's scared and it's confused and it doesn't know where to go. Inner turmoil, that's how I feel. Although in the traditional deck, it's more of like a defensive feeling. It's all of that for me in this deck. It's like the divine masculine is feeling inner turmoil, just defensive, inner turmoil, confusion. It doesn't know where, like, what is a horse? How does it defend itself when it's on top of this rock and it can't really keep its balance and it has all of these things all over it? Like, it doesn't, I don't know if you can see it. It doesn't know where to go. It doesn't know who to fight off. It doesn't know. It's just so confused and so defenseless, but it feels like it has to defend itself, but it feels defenseless, like, if that makes any sense. That is the energy between the divine masculine and divine feminine in the 3D, and we are more rational now. I think a lot of us are this queen of air, right? She has an owl next to her. For me, I have a very strong connection with birds. I know a lot of you guys have different spirit animals. For me, it's the bird. I think that a lot of you guys are more aware. With this journey, you become more aware. You come into your own. The way I feel, we've gotten stronger on the spiritual side. We've come through a lot of spiritual knowledge. You're enlightened, you're more aware, you're more rational. We're not putting our emotions completely, you know what I mean? Like, in the 3D world, yes, we feel it in the 5D world, right? This connection is very strong. But when it comes to the 3D world, we have, what is the word? Pulled back the reins of the horse. We've just pulled back a little, is how I feel. We're not invested like we have been. Like, we're not putting all of our cups in one. We're not putting all of our emotions in one cup. We're hopeful still, but we're not like emotionally invested completely, is how I feel. We are more working on ourselves. That's the Queen of Air. The Queen of Air is rational. She's not putting her heart out. She's actually, making sure she's taking care of herself. She is very independent. We have gotten to the point where we're just more independent. We're thinking about our future. We're thinking about our goals. We're goal oriented. We're moving forward in that sense. And I feel like we're both feeling this. 7 of wands, 7 of fire energy. We both, in a sense, like, this is a card that we share between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. We're holding back. Here's the horse. We're no longer moving forward. We're not the one that's gonna go back into the relationship full force. We're holding back the reins. We're stopping the horse, and they're just confused. They don't know which way to go. I think that it is, and I hate to keep saying that about the divine masculine, is like, they're not as spiritually evolved, I want to say. And some of them are, you know what I mean? There are divine masculines that are more advanced than the divine feminine, We, for the most part, I feel, are so much more. With the owl, we have more of that spiritual wisdom. We have grown a lot spiritually. And the divine masculine is really stubborn with this emperor. They're stubborn. They're comfortable wearing this facade. So they don't want to move in the same pace that divine feminine is. They've been holding back a lot in the spiritual journey, is what I'm getting. And it makes it hard for them. So they're kind of like, they're in the 7 of wands energy, and they've been in this energy throughout the whole, if you ask me, they've been in this energy. It's like pulling teeth. It's like dragging ass throughout the whole journey. It's like their permanent energy, if you ask me, the 7 of wands. And a lot of those energies that are similar to the 7 of wands is where the divine masculine likes to sit in. That's like how they like to be. It's just dragging ass, excuse me, but that's just how it is. So we have the 6 of fire, the page of air, and the 5 of water. This is really kind of like a mixed energy, if you ask me. Hold on, you guys. Let me just look at the cards and see what I get. because this deck is different, and some of these cards can go a lot of different ways. Okay, you guys, this is what I'm getting. This is us, divine feminines. We have... this is what I'm getting, you guys. You know how you blow a really big balloon and it can be time consuming depending on how big the balloon is, right? You're blowing air into it. It sucks in all the air out of your lungs. So we've been blowing up all these balloons. We've been blowing them up through the spiritual journey. And I just feel like each time we blow one, it's been like an achievement. Like it could be anything. Like I just blew this balloon. It took a while and I finally got to buying this house. This balloon didn't take as long because it's smaller, but I finally paid off that credit card. You know, we've been focused on our material goals. We've been working hard on the 3D as well. We haven't been holding back. You know, we've all gone through the moment of depression or where we're sad and we're just like not getting shit done. You know what I mean? In this journey, like me, I took this breather. I haven't gotten a lot accomplished. Where we all go through moments in life where we're just moping, you know what I mean? Well, I feel like a lot of the divine feminines have passed that and we're moving on to, you know, just getting shit done. So these represent to me like all the successes that you've gotten accomplished so far, like all the things that we've gotten accomplished so far. And we're reaching the light at the end of the tunnel. Like this card has kind of like a mystical light surrounding this really big prize. Like it's like a big prize. You know, there has been a lot of darkness in this journey. But at the end of the day, we have persevered. We have blown every balloon. We have gotten to the, you know, now we're like looking at the last final steps of this journey. I feel like a lot of us, I don't know if you guys feel it too. I feel like there's this like big hurdle we're getting over. Whatever that may represent to you guys in your journey. But I feel like this is us. We feel successful. We feel like we've battled a lot of wars and we've had a lot of battles that we've come across in this journey, many spiritual attacks, whatever it is. At the end of the day, we've stood in our truth and we've fought everything off and we've come out of this successfully, and we are victorious regardless of, you know, what you've been put up against. I just feel like the divine feminine has been successful at the end of the day. I feel like these two cards represent the divine masculine's energy. The page of air is typically like, in this deck, I feel it's the page of, what is it called? The page of swords. I'm sorry, the page of swords. And in this deck, I just feel like it's the divine masculine. Look at these two energies. They're very similar. It's like this person has their hands up. They're just kind of like defeated. I'm getting the defeated energy on both ends, both cards. I feel like the page of air is like the divine masculine knowing that the divine feminine is moving forward. She's the queen of air again. She's moving forward in their 3D. Because we've been very, very emotionally invested. We have been very, 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 very like, I don't want to say the word, but this is what I'm getting. Like, we've been very codependent in the past in our spiritual connection with the divine masculine. And some of us may not want to like admit to that, but it's a very, very strong connection. So of course it's going to be hard to not be codependent. It's the most strongest connection there is between two people in the romantic, you know, sense. So a lot of us are no longer feeling so codependent. We've been stronger. We've been in the 3D realm moving forward, and they feel that. So they feel like this 5 of Cups, which is 5 of water, Page of Swords, which is Page of Air. They feel like they don't know how to like accept it. They don't know how to take it. That's just how I feel. And in a way, we both feel the same way, because we don't want to cease this connection either. But what else can we do, right? Like, that's just how we have been dealing with it. That's just... But anyways, that's just a little bit of what I'm getting here. I'm gonna go ahead and take some of my Kipper cards and clarify a little bit more of the situation. This card wants to come out. Okay. Tell us more about this false person, Spirit Guides. I'm getting a false person involved here, you guys. Oh gosh, like... Come on, Kipper cards, tell us more. Concern. I already said that. That's funny. Okay. Okay. House. Coffin. Spirit guides and guardian angels, please clarify a little more about what's going on in this spread. Whoa, what the excuse me. I want 2 more cards, Spirit guides. Can you do that for me, please? 2 more cards. Too many cards. 2 more cards, please, Spirit guides. I mean, 1 more card. I already got 1 more card. This one. Okay. Okay, so the first, I'm just gonna read this, you guys, Spirit guides. Give me a moment. Okay. So the first card is false person, concern, and house and coffin. This is what I'm getting. I'm really getting that a lot of the divine masculines are concerned about who they're with. And I'm getting it can go several ways. Like, remember I said they're confused. They don't know how to... I think that for the divine feminines I'm dealing with, they have another person. It could be a karmic, you know, someone that they're in a relationship with, and they're concerned that they're not with the right person. Like, the person that they're with is wearing a mask, a facade. Or this could be them. Like, they know they're not happy in the situation. Like I said, the Emperor in this deck has the poker face. Look at him. You don't know how... There's like no emotion on his face. None. No emotion. He's dressed in royalty. You know what I mean? A lot of you guys have someone that your Emperor, your divine masculine, feels like he has to uphold a certain image. Feels like he has to be an example for other people. That's what I'm getting. Like, he's someone that's looked up to, so he has to uphold a certain image. He has to, like, he could be someone in a community that's very admired, you know, someone that he has to uphold a certain level of integrity. So he's got he has to maintain this look. He has to maintain that poker face. You can't tell if this lion isn't smiling. It's not mad. It's not, you really, it's hard to tell what the heck is going on inside his mind. So this divine masculine could be wearing a mask, you know. But he's also looking at this not feminine, but this person. He doesn't know what the person's intentions are. It's like he's watching so he could be involved with someone that he's studying, does not know, like it could be that he's just not, it could be the divine feminine that he's watching from afar. He doesn't know what to do, you know, as far as the connection is concerned, because I keep saying divine feminine. He doesn't know how to keep the connection going without actually being in a connection. And you know what? I'm getting that strongly. It's like they want to have their cake and eat it too. I'm sorry, divine masculines, but that's exactly how I feel. Some of them want to maintain this connection on the 5D level without having an actual connection, if that makes any sense. And so it's a very, very, what's that? I'm getting this like very, very like, it's just jacked up. I don't know how else to say it. So for some of us, that's what's going on. But for some of them, they're also like confused about who to choose. Like, which one's the right one? You know what I mean? Which one? And it's got them in their head. It's got them in their head. Because they're like in their head about it. This guy's just sitting there like, I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm just sitting here going round and round in my head. And they could be thinking about ending it with someone that they're in a commitment with, because there's a house and coffin. You know, there's a house and a coffin. That's why I said could be someone that they're in a relationship with, because a house represents the stability that they have with someone, a commitment, a relationship. Maybe something ended. I don't know, because I don't know. You know, your situation could be different, but it's the coffin next to the house. So maybe a lot of them are, I'm getting a lot of them are just in a relationship with a karmic, with someone. There are no emotions, you know. It's not a loving situation. They're just there, again, for the sake of keeping a facade. It's very dead. But this house looks nice outside in the exterior. It's very beautiful. It just looks good. It's just a facade. And then on the next row, I have courtship, thief, main female, and official person. Okay, you guys, this is them being in their heads about this connection between the divine masculine and divine feminine. I feel like they know that the divine feminine can be taken, you know, like they know that you have options. They know that this can be gone, is what I'm getting. Like they know that you guys can easily be off the table, off the market, off the table. I'm hearing off the market. And again, that concerns them with the concern card, that you can be snatched, like taken by someone else. You know, here's another, there's like a man next to a woman, official person, like they're afraid that you can be snatched by someone else. That's what I'm getting. But hey, you know, that can happen anytime. You know, that's something that is, it's a reality. You know what I mean? Okay, so that's that. I wanted to do a little bit more clarification. Oh, this is how I always did it before. So you guys, if you don't like the explicit cards, I'm going to take out my sexual tarot and let's see how the divine masculine feels about the divine feminine. Again, spirit guides, show us please, how does the divine masculine feel about the divine feminine in the heart space? Or yeah, just clarify, how does the divine masculine feel about the divine feminines that are viewing this video? Please, spirit guides, show us. Show us, how does the divine masculine feel about the divine feminine, please? How does the divine masculine feel about the divine feminine, please? Oh, great. I just like seriously threw a bunch of cards on the floor. Hold on. Okay. I want a lot of cards. Come on, you guys. Okay. Well, this basically clarified the last reading, but it's like the same energy, you guys, only in a different deck. So I'm going to just keep on. Four more cards, please, Spirit Guides. Four more cards about how the Divine Masculine feels about the Divine Feminine. We've got repeating cards. Wow. Okay, that's perfect. All right, you guys. So in the last spread, I had the King of Cups, and now I have the Queen of Cups. So the way the Divine Masculine feels, I have the World. They feel like you are their world. I mean, that's really what it is. He admires the Divine Feminine from head to toe. Like he devours. Why do I want to say devour? He he admires us from head to toe, you know, like he's admiring her, and she's just feeling like a goddess. I feel like we feel like that in the presence of the Divine Masculine. We feel like we're just the Empress, you know what I mean? Very much in our element. At the same time, though, they know that we want to move on, and it's like this don't move on energy. Don't let go. Don't let go is what I'm hearing. Don't let go of our connection. Don't completely leave me. And then we have the Six of Wands again, you guys. See, Six of Wands. And in this deck, it's like we are very desired by many, not just the Divine Masculine. And again, I'm getting that energy where he knows that you can easily be taken. He's concerned about that. See, that concern card came up again. He's concerned about it. He wants us. Like, he wants the Divine Feminine. He doesn't want to let her go. And now we have the Seven of Swords, but they're not talking. They're not communicating in the 3D. The couple, they both want each other, but there's just no communication. So it's like, again, he's like in that same, where's that card? Oh my God, you guys, you can't make this shit up. Look at this card and look at him. Do you see that? His hand is up to his chin and he's thinking. I love how these cards, that's why I bring them up. Like, I love how they like correlate with each other. This dude is looking down just like him. Oh God, I just got a thought. It's making them like grow gray hair. Like oh Jesus. You see how like he's young here, but yet it's like the same dude. And this guy is old. It's like, it's driving the Divine Masculines insane, is what I'm hearing. It's making him, you know how, what's that expression? You're making me grow gray hair. That's what I'm getting. It's like really a concern to the Divine Masculine. And he must be an ass man. Because look, it's like he's really into the ass, okay? Like he's just, I don't know. This is again a repeating card. Knave of Swords, Page of Swords. We just got these cards. Six of Wands, Page of Swords. And weren't they on the same bottom spread? I love how Spirit is here with us present. But yeah, I'm just getting this guy's an ass man. I mean, really, like, he's observing, he's studying the Divine Feminine. It's like, I don't know what to do, so I'm going to sit back and study and figure things out and take my time is what I'm getting. They're taking way too much time, if you ask me. And then we have the Queen of Cups. It's like this is what I feel they want to do. They want to come forward. They want to like speak their truth. They want to make amends is what I'm getting. Now this last I don't know if a lot of you divine feminines are putting yourself out there. That's what I'm getting. Excuse me. A lot of you divine feminines are stronger, more confident, not as codependent as I stated earlier. So a lot of you guys have made that judgment call. This is the Judgment card. It's like no longer feeling bound, like codependent. The angel is coming to help you just break the bonds, not feeling so tied. And I'm not saying you're like, bye Felicia, you know what I mean, like gone. I'm just feeling like a lot of us divine feminines have come into our power. We've gotten stronger, you know. There's only so much you can do to a divine feminine. You can be anyone, but we've just come to our own power. We have gotten stronger. And a lot of us are feeling like we can move forward in our dreams or whatever, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be another partnership, but for some of you it is. I'll get to that. But I feel like a lot of us are just stronger, a lot more confident. This angel has blown its horn and it's breaking these bonds between the codependency energy and that feeling of attachment, of not being able to move on and being stuck. And here's the tower moment. But in this card, it's like 3 people. So maybe some of you have moved on to other relationships, and the divine masculine knows it and he doesn't like it. You know what I mean? Like, of course, he doesn't want the divine feminine involving herself in another connection. So the divine masculine is in the background, astral projecting, you know, snooping and watching, and he knows, and he does not want his divine feminine. Again, that's the same energy moving forward. He's afraid of this thief taking his divine feminine. And this is the divine masculine wanting to control the situation, wanting to stop. He wants you to drink the juice, you know. He wants you to not move forward. He wants to control the situation. He wants you to stay stuck. He wants it to stay in the same energy. That's just what I'm getting. Take it as you will. It could or could not resonate. That's just what I'm getting. And again, like, this is a very look at the picture. Okay. We divine feminines have grown out of that energy. I just feel like a lot of us, and I'm not saying that we've ever looked at each other in this situation, because some of us could get offended. Like, I'm not saying that, but if you had to draw it out in a picture, that energy, we're talking about energy here, the energy that is in this image really was what we as divine feminines felt when we were in this connection. And a lot of you may not admit to it, but I'm going to be the first to say, yes, I felt like this. You know what I mean? I felt like I didn't know how to move on. I felt like I was stuck, you know, like I was being held down. No one actually did. Okay, obviously no one actually did. You guys, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying the energy, again, let's talk about energy, because that's what this is about, reading energy. No one actually did this, but we felt like that. We divine feminines love the divine masculine so much that we felt like this. Okay, this is just, don't get offended. This is just obviously not the reality of how things went down. But, and some of you guys may not be offended. Like, you know, everyone's perception is different. I'm just saying, that's where we were at. That's where the divine masculine felt comfortable in this space, you know, in having control. The emperor is a man of control, of power. And this is how he felt in the connection. He was in control. He's losing control. He wants the divine feminine to continue drinking the juice. But where we are now, divine feminines, is here. We don't want to drink that juice anymore. It's like we've gotten to the point where we're stronger and more confident. Stronger and confident. So it's bittersweet. It's very bittersweet. So that's just confirming really like the previous spread is what I feel. I want to see, based on the energies right now, what the future looks like. Let me just do another spread. What does the future of this connection look like, spirit guides? Please show us. For the viewers that I have, what does this connection look like? What does the connection between this divine masculine and feminine, these divine masculines and feminines look like? Based on the current energy, what does the future hold between the divine masculine and divine feminine? Please, spirit guides and guardian angels, show us, what does the future hold between the divine masculine and divine feminine? What does the future hold between the divine masculine and divine feminine? Please show us, my spirit guides and universe and guardian angels. Wow, we have again repeating energies. I'll show them to you here shortly. Show us the future energies. Please, spirit guides and guardian angels, show us the future energies. Of this connection. 6 more cards, please. Just show me 6 more cards. Four more cards, please. Spirit guides. Ah. 3 more cards, my beautiful. 3 more. And 1 more. I'm getting these 2. All right, you guys. We've got some repeating cards. The first card is the World, and then we have the 5 of Fire, which is the 5 of Wands, and then the 8 of Water, which is the 8 of Cups. Let me see something. Okay. This is more about the divine feminine, how the divine feminine feels. We have the World card. Again, I feel like there's a little key at the top. It's like, I just feel like we know that now between the divine masculine and divine feminine it's not going to get us anywhere. Like we aren't sitting around and waiting. You know, we're making things happen in the 3D material world. Although there's moments where we're going to feel like the 5 of Wands, you know. I just feel like there's a lot of like, which the journey is filled with inner turmoil. You know, we're going to feel like, why? But at the same time, we're no longer letting that energy stop us from anything, because we have the 8 of Water next to that. And the 8 of Water is knowing our worth. You see, this person has like a treasure chest next to them. And I feel like we're going to be moving towards more of our what we can do in the material world, you know, building your own empire, you know, building your own self-worth, whatever it is that makes you feel like you need to work for your goals. This chest is full of our goals, like the goals that we have in this reality. So we're no longer going to really entertain this energy. We're moving on. That's what we are doing. We're moving on. Next, we have the 10 of Earth, the Queen of Air again, and the Ace of Water, which is the Ace of Cups. So again, we're sitting in this energy of just working hard, not really focused on the emotional aspect of this relationship as much, working on our pentacles. And I see a lot of us, we've already built a really good security and we're working towards the next level of security. A lot of us are working on, just like I said, building your own empire. And a lot of the divine feminines could be alone. You see, she's working on everything by herself. She's working hard. There's a lot of pentacles right here in this reading. She's working hard for her security and her happiness. And I feel like a lot of us are going to get there because you have the Ace of Water, Ace of Cups. Whatever makes you happy, whatever it is that's making you emotionally successful, you're working towards it and you're getting there. And then it's going to take a lot of work and effort. There's strength right here. And the 8 of Pentacles, the Star is the last line. Okay, you guys. This is basically going back to what I just said. And a lot of these cards are just really confirming themselves in the reading. It's going to take a lot of strength from us to move forward. I almost feel like, look at this, you guys. Do you see how, like, in this picture, that lion, it looks like it's howling or like growling, and she's just kind of like, goodbye. That's what I'm getting. She's like, maybe not goodbye, but more like, I'm here, but she's not completely, what's the word I'm looking for? But you see the energy, right? Look at the energy. She's just kind of like, yeah, I'm here, but it could be like she's just petting him, reminding him that she's there, but she's not like, you know, like all over. She's standing on her own 2 feet, right? She's standing on her own 2 feet. It's this energy of like, I'm here, but I'm not all over it. I'm not all over the lion. I'm here. I'm a reminder. I'm reminding you I'm here, but I have the strength. I'm on my 2 feet. I'm strong. And he's like, it hurts. I feel like he's like, it hurts that you've gotten this strong, and it could be painful for the divine masculine. You know, knowing that his divine feminine has gained strength. She's the Queen of Swords at this time. And really the Empress. But you're working hard with the 8 of Pentacles, the 8 of Earth. Some of you may be in some form in the arts, because there's like a violin and music I'm getting, or some of you have a form of talent in the musical arts, or, you know, because I'm seeing music here. And then we have the Star. So maybe if you aren't, I think a lot of you guys have a talent in music that you should pursue, because you would be successful. Like the Star is, you know, dreams coming true, being in the limelight. Like she's in the limelight. She is bright, like the colors magnify her. So this is, I feel like, the divine feminine shining. She is actually succeeding in her goals after working hard. It's going to take a lot of effort, strength, and work hard. Right now, a lot of us are contemplating exactly what this Eight of Pentacles is, I feel, with the Four of Air, which is Four of Swords. A lot of us are in contemplation. She's contemplating. The look on her face, she's contemplating. She's thinking about her goals. She's thinking about where to invest her energy in. But no matter what it is, go full forward and it's going to get you this Ace of Cups, I feel. And this Ace of Cups, and you probably have heard this from many readers, once you start investing in yourself, you know, love comes, and it comes when you least expect it, and it's going to fulfill you in every way. Like, that Ace of Cups is ultimate happiness, emotional fulfillment. So you guys are moving towards the right direction. I feel like a lot of us are already there emotionally, I feel. Where is this leading to? Emotional fulfillment. Ace of Cups. Hard work and dedication with the Strength card and Eight of Pentacles. And we're moving towards our Ace of Cups. So that's awesome. I think that there haven't been really any bad energies. I didn't really get a lot of negative energies. It felt very positive, you guys. I feel like a lot of you guys are in the right direction, moving in the right direction. And I feel like a lot of us have really grown spiritually. And this has been a very long reading, but I think that you guys deserved it. I've been out for such a while. I'm going to try to, you know, be more consistent is the best word with my readings. I tend not to be consistent. I'm dedicated. I'm going to be more committed, you guys, okay? I'm going to post another one just like the Divine Feminine readings that I used to do, like the Divine Feminine Empowerment readings. I felt like part of that reading was actually a Divine Feminine Empowerment reading, but let's see what we get. I'll post some more videos. If you guys have any suggestions on what you want to see a reading on, let me know. I would be more than happy to help as much as I can. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll keep in touch, okay? Bye.